Let's make another one of those meals that you do not need a recipe for. If you're new here, my name is Stacy, better known as Stacy in Courage, and I love the kitchen. So I am starting off with 2 pounds of ground beef from my local butcher and 1 pound of breakfast sausage from my local butcher. I went out to the garden and I picked some thyme, some tarragon, some different herbs because of course it is the summertime and why not use fresh herbs and vegetables from my garden? Why not? Here I am cutting up my onions and I am using this machine that has been this slicer that gives me a hard time. It's not my favorite thing. I prefer chopping my things by hand, but of course social media made me do it. So make sure your onion is diced nicely. Here I'm using some fresh peppers from my garden. These are bell peppers, and you want to cut these up again really small in nice bite-sized pieces. So when your kids bite into them, they will love it. That's a great way to get your kids to eat lots of vegetables. I'm using some basil, some scallions, some oregano, of course, fresh garlic, thyme, just anything you can get your hands on. Chop and put in there. It will be delicious. Make sure everything is minced nicely and small. Key for kids. Grate some Parmesan cheese, about a cup or two, and you want to add that cheese to the meatballs. Now, I'm not using any eggs and any breadcrumb. This is like my breadcrumb. Add some of black pepper, whichever pepper you like. This is my pepper blend. This is also one of my spice blend. This is a rosemary sage blend. So you know we're working with flavor. Call me the flavor queen. Okay, so put on your gloves because you're going to need to do some mixing, and you just mix your meatball into whatever flavor you have. Trust me, it's going to come out good. Just use a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 part meat, 1 part sausage. Okay, I find that works well. And you add your cheese and you just mix. Mix to your heart content. Right? You don't have to use a gloves, but I'm just doing this for that. Right? My kids love meatballs, and meatballs is one of those things that stores well. And on days when you're tired, you're exhausted, and you don't feel to cook, you put this out the night before, you put this out the morning before, and let me tell you, this is going to be a hit. There you have it. Now these onions is a little too chunky for my style, but we're gonna rock with them, right? I'm just using about 1/8 of a cup, and there you have it. That's a meatball. Right, nice and small. I'm going to flash freeze these, just pop them in the fridge, and once you do that they will be dry frozen and ready to be packaged. Flash freezing is a really good way to get things individually and not stick together. Here I am just making sure the date is on everything and everything has been, the air has been sucked out and it is nicely packaged. That way nothing gets freezer burn and it lasts a really long time in the deep freeze. So again, another meal that my family could enjoy in those winters months when it is cold and when I don't have the time and when I'm just having a bad day and I just feel overwhelmed. I am preparing all August for those days. And there we have it, ready for the freezer. And we have 4 meals. So thanks for watching and I hope this was helpful. Moms, you hang in there. We are doing a good job.